hope you guys can bear with me. This is my first time with the Blonde Ambition headset. Cheer me on, please. So I'm incredibly jazzed to be here with you all, talking about innovation and changing our communities. I work in the federal government. I am the Director of Smart Disclosure in the U.S. Treasury Office of Consumer Policy. I also co-chair the Federal Task Force on Smart Disclosure. All right, so I'm going to talk about one big question today, which is what's the next big thing in open data? What's the next big frontier for helping to use technology to make governments work better? So I've got one idea to talk about, a candidate, and that's smart disclosure. Smart disclosure is giving people access to the information they need to make informed decisions, all in machine-readable formats so that innovators out there in the world and your communities can use that data to build applications that help consumers make better choices. Smart disclosure is starting to build a movement within the federal government. It's an idea you guys can steal. And it is up to you all now to take that, steal that idea, and help disseminate it through your innovation networks to help it bring it on the ground to communities. So I'm going to talk through one example, and then at the end there's going to be a quiz, so pay attention, with prizes. So the example I'm going to talk about is near and dear to my heart, and that is energy usage. It's really hard to get people to change their energy consumption behavior. We all know that. But it turns out there are some really simple things that you can do to give people feedback, the right information at the right time to help make big and lasting impacts in reducing people's energy consumption. A few years back, some entrepreneurs and innovators noticed this research coming out of social science that feedback can change people's energy consumption, and started building businesses and tools that help consumers make smarter choices using their personal data. This was a great development, but there was a catch. The catch is you had to be lucky enough to be a customer of a utility, farsighted enough to buy one of these applications, to make one of these applications available to you. So the administration is working on smart disclosure, and one of the things we've done is start to change that equation. So about a year ago, we issued a call to the utility sector asking them to make people's personal energy usage data available to them in machine-readable formats via the click of a green button, which, let's see, yeah, that's her. She's beautiful. I didn't design her, but I love her. The response was enthusiastic. Utilities covering, I think, over 30 million Americans have voluntarily adopted the green button. So now in millions of Americans' homes right now, families have access to their energy usage data, and they can use that data to take advantage of the increasing array of applications and tools that help them get the feedback they need at the right time to make better choices, to save money, and to protect the environment. So the administration is working to replicate this kind of success. We have a personal health initiative called Blue Button, where it's a similar idea. You click a blue button and you access your health records, both from government agencies like Medicare and the VA, as well as from private companies who voluntarily adopted this. Similarly, in education, both federal agencies and private companies and organizations are making personal education data available to individuals that they can then use in tools and services that analyze that data. So now I'm going to go to the quiz part. This isn't really a quiz, it's a thought experiment, and that is two things. What data sets do we have in our agencies at the local level, personal data sets that if we put them in the hands of consumers, they could use to tap into the next generation of tools, like the tools that help people manage their energy usage? Similarly, what can we do to encourage private organizations to make that kind of information available to individuals on a voluntary basis? So my question or the quiz to you guys is to tweet out on the hashtag CfA Summit one idea, one awesome idea, or even just an idea about how to use smart disclosure to help improve people's lives and improve our communities. And the prize is that you get to change the world. So thank you guys very much, and look forward to questions.